Also, tonight at 11, we are following the investigation into a deadly inmate attack at the Fulton County Jail.
Yeah, this is the second inmate death reported at the jail just this year. 11 Alive's Bobeth Yates is there live tonight. And Bobeth, you were at a news conference this afternoon where the sheriff spoke about what happened. What did he say?
That's right, Savannah. Sheriff Pat Labat gave an update right here inside the main jail, the main Fulton County Jail on Rice Street. And he tells us that he not only is just super sorry and gave his condolences for the inmate who was killed, but also put blame on not only the structure of the building, but also the Board of Commissioners. Take a listen.
This is out of life cycle, our building, and at a point that the BOC has actually failed us.
Sheriff Pat Labat says the most recent inmate death was the result of the crumbling infrastructure at the main Fulton County Jail on Rice Street.
Even before I took office, it's clear to anyone that has visited, anyone that has been incarcerated, and anyone that works here, the conditions of the jail have far outlived its life cycle and that they are dangerous.
Labat says inmates have been literally reaching into the wall and using portions of the building to make weapons, which he says was the case when 36-year-old Edward Cherry reportedly attacked Leonard Fortner around 6:30 Thursday. Fortner died as a result. Friday, during a news conference, Labat blamed the Fulton County Board of Commissioners for failing to properly fund the jail.
The building is beyond its life cycle, but I was hurt a couple of weeks ago when the board voted to end recruitment sign-in bonuses. I was hurt a couple of weeks ago when the Board of Commissioners voted to turn down state-funded money.
But Fulton County Board of Commission Chair Rob Pitts says the issue isn't about funding.
Building a new $2 billion jail doesn't solve a management problem.
Pitts, along with Commissioner Khadija Abdurrahman, says the issues at the jail are the result of management and lack of accountability.
Until we address the issue of management, then we're not tackling what I call the elephant in the room. Because here again, a death sentence for criminal trespass, a death sentence because you are mentally ill and need services is barbaric.
Well, you just heard that commissioner reference a death sentence for trespass. Well, we looked it up, and it turns out that Fortner, the inmate that was killed, was actually in jail after being sentenced for a year without bond, after being sentenced for damage for property. I'm sorry, after being arrested for damages to property, was not sentenced. Now, we reached out to him because his family, because he was a victim in this situation, to try to get a picture. We did not want to use his mugshot, but that family member did not get back to us. So we respected his situation and decided not to use an image of him with his mugshot. Sending it back to you guys.
All right, Bobeth, thank you.